Hey guys, welcome to Phaser TV here for Starseries. We have some awesome games coming up today. We have Titan playing straight away, of course. Just a congratulations to them for doing so well at the DreamHack Invitational. And of course, they're going to be up against Virtus.pro, who've been struggling a bit recently, but we're already underway with the knife round. So let's just jump into that, shall we? Just get things going now, as they are knifing each other to decide who's going to be playing where on Cash. And let's not forget that Overgaming recently beat Virtus.pro 16-4 on Cash, and yesterday Virtus.pro lost on Mirage, another map that you could consider very strong for Virtus.pro. Against well, they drew against Dat on Mirage, which is mind-boggling. It's crazy. I mean, I have to just take a moment to try to search for some words, but it's definitely strange stuff, and it's not the Virtus.pro that we're used to seeing. That is for sure. So we'll have to see against Titan, the team that at the moment seems kind of unstoppable. They've really they're playing so amazingly lately, and Virtus.pro, they're going to give them so much respect, and I can maybe even imagine them trying 120% just because they're going to have so much respect for these guys, and that this will be a very redeeming match for them if they're able to do very well. So we'll have to see how this goes. We do jump into the pistol round now, and Titan will start off on the favored side CT here on Cash. We do have a pretty interesting setup here. They have a kind of a retake setup for B in the works here. It's kind of like reminiscent of the Mirage mentality, but instead of the retake for A, it's a retake for B. They have 3 players towards A, and one just spotting mid, just for information, not really to challenge, just to see what's going on in existence. And they do have KQLY, who's just sitting very defensively on B as well. So they're kind of letting them push up middle, which is absolutely fine, as they still have these strong setups. Looks like Virtus.pro want to go up short here. Titan have fantastic positions to deal with the A split, and looks like already going to be losing Snax, going to be losing Neo, and yet to do much damage at all to Titan. See Maniac going down all of a sudden now as TaZ moves in on top of the site. Apex does get a quick kill as well, still in on that bomb spot, and byali will remove him. It's a 2-on-1 now in favor of the French side. byali, can he do it? He does! What a headshot there onto KQLY. Great stuff from byali, and that's going to secure them the round here for the pistol, and that's obviously going to be pretty awesome considering that they were kind of running into a setup pretty much of Titan. Titan looked pretty great to defend that, and we just have to give props here to byali for getting the quad kill to actually make that work. Just to kind of like force it into working, despite the fact that Titan has such a strong setup. And already we're going to see the jumping shenanigans coming out of Titan. KQLY still with the scout, and KQLY is over towards B, vent area. And once again, Virtus.pro just expanding out of mid, trying to take the picks, trying to just push Titan back. And so far they pick themselves up a couple kills whilst they do that. And Virtus.pro once again working the A split, exactly the same as the pistol round now from them. And Existence is left over. Existence has been playing so much better with this new lineup for Titan. He's just, I don't know what it is exactly, whether it's just having more freedom, having more trust in his teammates, having to micromanage them less, but he is playing so much better. His stats have just jumped up since he started playing with this this new Titan lineup. And we're going to see now Virtus.pro going 2-0 as Titan are a round away from their bye, but I'm not sure how strong their buy is really going to be. Obviously their money is pretty low at the moment, and we know what is scary for Titan. It's that double AWP setup on Cash. That's the thing that really sets fear into the hearts of the opponents, and something that Virtus.pro will struggle with, definitely. We're going to get the wall of smokes in mid here, as Virtus.pro do make their way for the B split rather, and Titan just kind of stacking towards middle at the moment, but not quite finding Titan yet. Virtus.pro yet our Titan, as we do have the movement slowly coming in from the back. This is going to be quite interesting with these pistols. KQLY, the only one really with a decent pistol that sees they're going to take the kill onto Snax. Going to be able to toss a weapon back there, and it looks like KQLY will pick up that AK, as we do have Pasha watching for anyone flanking from B storage. So far no one, and they are just on the perimeter searching for exits. byali going to boost up TaZ. TaZ going to make an easy kill onto Apex as they clean up Titan fairly handily. Pasha putting some shots in there as well over on the site. And just trying to prevent those those exit frags from Titan. And Virtus.pro doing a pretty good job. They've only lost Snax so far. Nice little catch there from TaZ. It's like they did lose Pasha in the end as well. But we can see that having a clean round prior to that has certainly given them quite a decent bank. Not going to see any AWPs out of Titan just yet. Going to have to stick to the rifle setup. This is certainly going to lend Virtus.pro a hand here when it comes to the picking battle, as they will have themselves an advantageous situation. AKs against the M4s. Only really KQLY with that AK-47 that could potentially be particularly dangerous, as we do see Virtus.pro just playing those picks, as they should be. You're going to be walking into B storage, and very typical to put a man here to make sure that there can't be any pushes. You can leave him there in that position at the back. Very sneaky stuff. Actually, they are looking like they are wanting to go for this B split. They do have Pasha ready to peek out the vents as soon as there is a flash out for him. Already, though, byali going to open up the kill onto KQLY as KQLY goes for the peek onto Neo. Existence in the back here. Going to find himself a free frag onto Pasha. Surely they must know. In fact, byali looking towards the back of the vent stream now, but it can't quite take down Existence. Existence, massive trouble here for Virtus.pro as they try to make their way in onto the B site. Titan are holding that bomb down in the middle. Things look very bad for TaZ indeed. Going to swap out for the AK-47. Does have 30 seconds left on the clock. See what damage he can do. And it looks like he will not get any more damage. And only losing KQLY in Existence is certainly a big deal. And KQLY can actually drop that AK and buy up the AWP. And that's going to be fantastic now as they start to work those AWPs in. But still, you know, it's very dangerous for them. Very dangerous times. If they are to lose this round, obviously, they are on an eco. And this would be a fantastic one for Virtus.pro to win. And we see Pasha coming in with the AWP here. He's going to take this for the pick towards A main, but Titan are only playing KQLY right at the back at the moment here with the AK-47. We do have Maniac below the boost spot. Apex towards the vents, kind of the Snax position, if you will. Let's see what can be found here. Let's just quickly check KQLY's angles. So he's obviously looking towards B storage. So far there is no one to be spotted. Neo is the man there. Does actually catch a little bit of damage onto Neo, as Virtus.pro slowly make their way towards this A bomb site, looking for the peaks here on to that site. And you can see KQLY is quite aware that there are one or more players in this area. He does take a quick pick onto Pasha. Great reaction shot there with the AK. And now Virtus.pro have to react. TaZ going to make the kill onto KQLY. There comes a quick pick from Neo as Maniac tries to jump in front of him on mid to stop that lurker from actually doing some damage on the A site. But it looks like Titan are really holding on to the situation. They haven't lost the site yet. Virtus.pro just can't get up there. KQLY doing a great job in the back. And we're going to see that the quick cleanup coming in there as the AWP stays alive for KQLY. The economy stays intact for Titan overall. And they can work in the next AWP. So there you go. Titan actually get to the double AWP setup after losing the pistol round really quickly. So this is massive. Massive for them. Virtus.pro with 3 rounds on the board, though. They're going to go to their first eco. Let's have a look at the positions here. KQLY now doing the vents position into B storage with the AWP. Maniac alone, more or less. I mean, he does have support, I guess, from Apex here, who's playing towards the back areas near the truck. And KQLY is in middle. So looks like a play to be coming in onto the A bomb site right now as KQLY goes in, tosses in that HE. Looks like Maniac and Apex have this on lock, though. Going to be just getting all those frags. Oh, wow. Nice shot from KQLY. This movement is fantastic. Great maneuvers from him. Very easy cleanup indeed. Apex and Maniac not letting them get even out of a main. Titan tying up the game. 3-3. And things certainly look good for them. They have not faltered just yet, but in comes the buy from Virtus.pro. They have fully stocked on the nades. They have AKs all around, so no AWPs from them. And this is where things are very strong for Titan when it comes to the picking game. We're going to see them actually work. Okay, so this is how it usually goes for them. They have once they have those 2 AWPs, they stick 1 on B, 1 on A, and have the 3 riflers moving into middle with 1 guy in the vents. We can see that's Apex. Kind of this, I'm always going to just call that the Snax position because he's usually the guy who shows the biggest plays as the events player for Virtus. But this is certainly a strong opening as they can take control with mid. They can always back away after getting information early on. We do see Maniac kind of below the boost spot here for the T's, and he has a bit of a crossfire of Apex. And you're going to go in actually, and they're going to be careful here. Player behind white box as well. The setup is definitely strong from Titan. Snax going to open the door just to try to draw out some fire, work out some of the positioning, see if Titan will give away any positioning on the A site. Because the more they know, the more will help them. And it looks like Pasha going to move straight forwards for the quick pick onto Maniac, finds him. Titan's KQLY going to open up onto byali there as Virtus.pro start to try to make this A split work as they slowly manage to get control of middle. Apex though still causing problems there, does pick off Neo, and Neo's now alone moving up short. They've got two players in from the other side, from Squeaky and from A main. They do get a frag here or there, but it's a 2-on-2 situation now, just a 2-on-1 now as TaZ, the last man standing, does take down KQLY. KennyS now, it's all on him. Will he swap out for the rifle? He does. In go the nades. He makes his way around. TaZ gonna spot him. TaZ knows more or less where KennyS is at the moment. So plenty of time for KennyS to play with. Does have a kit. Smoke there for TaZ, smoking off one side. KennyS gonna just go for the jump there. Does spot TaZ, going for the spray. 50% health left for TaZ as KennyS now forced to go for the fake defuse. TaZ knows it, peeks, and he goes down. And there is plenty of time for the defuse to come in from KennyS. Great save there. Going to want to find one of those AWPs ASAP. There it is. KQLY's AWP is picked up. So wonderfully handled there by Titan. Going to take a massive dent on the money. But overall, we can see that they have more of a buffer, more than enough rather, of a buffer to deal with that. So they are fine. They are absolutely fine. But if Virtus.pro get another round like that, it might not be the same story. So they do have the two ops again. KQLY, B storage, KennyS pushing into A main. It's actually got a support here from Maniac. Looks like some traffic towards middle here. Virtus.pro trying to just bust up mid, but it looks like the defense was able to take down Snax for Apex. Apex was the man in vents. And Virtus.pro tried to build off of this play, but it looks like Titan with a very cute reaction here, boosting another player into vents. This is something that Virtus.pro might not actually expect, having already killed one there. We're going to go in right now, going to take down KQLY, but there's still existence. Going to take down one before he falls, and looks like Virtus.pro able to effectively take the site. Good storm there. We do have KennyS and Maniac still alive. Are they going to be able to save this for their team? Once again, whether or not Virtus.pro win this round, they have done a lot of damage economically. Here goes Maniac though, straight through the smoke, into headshot position, sprays down one. That's all he's going to get. Now it's just KennyS against two, and they are quite low. So KennyS can certainly pull this one off. There he goes, close with the AWP, goes for the no-scope. KennyS, oh my goodness, onto byali. Quick scope for days. And I'm going to have a 4-4 scoreline. Virtus.pro actually taking the round. And now we can see the economy for Titan has been worn away. FAMAS on Maniac, so he can get himself a bunch of grenades. And KennyS, the only one able to buy an AWP. KQLY, too poor for that, but he will be able to buy full nades, including a Molotov. And we're going to see the full round coming out of Virtus.pro now. They spread across the map, they provide presence all over the place, and see if they can get a pick. We are seeing a boost here. Did he actually get into the spot? It looks like Maniac did get actually up there. So they didn't see that. They're just pre-firing the spot, but they don't absolutely know, as Pasha burning a little bit there. Does take a frag onto KQLY. Existence gets one onto Neo though, evening things up. But there it is. Existence with that aggressive B storage play. Looks like they're doing quite a good job. Apex on the angle now as well. Very good defense here on the B side of things from Titan so far. Oh wow, catches Snax with a nade in his hand, and now Apex in a great position, just has to fall back and let his teammates come in. Does he get time to do it though? Looks like he's going to get denied. byali gets the kill. Tosses the smoke up top. And that's going to block off KennyS. Very good stuff there. That's going to allow them to get the plant down, as KennyS has to search for another angle. Oh, a flick to end all flicks. KennyS now, and Maniac will be against TaZ. TaZ going to be able to get a little bit of damage onto Kenny, but looks like Maniac peaks at the right timing and will find himself an M4 on the floor. A minor upgrade, though, from the FAMAS. Unfortunately, unable to find any AWPs there, but good cleanup there from Titan. But once again, they did sustain quite an amount of damage. This is something that Virtus.pro are always keeping on their minds right now. And going to see some pistols out of them. They have quite a bit of money. Not enough to buy, but enough to justify pistols and grenades. And certainly, they are going to realize that they are keeping the money of Titan low right now. They're going to have a very good read of this. And this might inform their next buy. We'll have to see. Virtus.pro making their way up middle very quickly. They do have short as an option. I'm just going to charge on through. See what they can get here with these CZs and some of these flashes. So far, no flashes actually coming into play for Virtus.pro. And TaZ makes his way around to KQLY, but KQLY will find the kill as Neo now rests solo in the middle connector area. Actually pick off a kill onto KQLY, so a little bit of damage done. But overall, it was not really enough. We're going to see that Titan are going to start bringing themselves to a more comfortable position. Did force one rebuy. So if Titan lose this, they will have barely enough to... I don't know, actually. They could actually buy, but it would be pretty close if they lose this round. So, yeah, Virtus.pro certainly, even if they do a lot of damage, they're still keeping Titan's economy quite low. So good stuff from them so far to continue doing the damage. Looks like we're going to get the boost attempt. byali's going to spot that, gets the spray down onto Maniac. That's going to force Virtus.pro to just go for it right now as they combine with the the squeaky push. And we do have Kenny S on the site. Gets one, but that's it. And now KQLY and Existence have to come back. KQLY now alone against 4. He's got an AWP. Surely he's going to want to save this. And once again, we can have a quick check on the money. And as they were winning, they're going to be getting $1,400 each after KQLY. Well, if he dies, he will probably die. So look and see what he can do. He has Virtus.pro players slowly creeping towards his position as he looks towards middle. Doesn't look so good for him though. Neo might be the first man that finds him. Going to be checking CT spawn, and in comes byali. But actually, they all kind of miss him in middle here. Wow. Oh my goodness, he's deep inside enemy lines. Look at this. Oh my god, no one found him. They checked everywhere but his position. That is actually unreal. And because he saves that, they are certainly going to go for the buy, like the full buy up here. Yeah, it's just barely enough cash. So Titan very low on money at this. Virtus.pro in a good position to turn the pace of the match around. Their favour. Great pick from Neo. Going in hard right now as his teammates follow him up here. As off the back of that, they go in with pace. Neo going to take another kill onto Existence. And looks like things are looking very good here. As Apex goes up top, we're going to see an aggressive position here held by Neo. Just straight past that smoke. And they are going to want nothing of this. We do have Apex going for a bit of a peek action here towards the top. Doesn't really find all that much. And look at this, Neo in the angle. Neo not able to do much. Apex now alone against 3. And the best he can hope for is just to get some frags as he tries to survive. And that's pretty much all he's going to be able to do. Just chucks that incendiary there. As he does take down byali, and that's going to open up an avenue of escape for him. As he's going to go around and try to actually get another kill. Actually falls back after the flash instead of going for the intercept. And well done there by Virtus.pro. Great aggressive movement. That is just such a good reaction. You get the pick, you just hammer it through off the reaction of that pick. And before Titan can really react or know what's hit them or adjust positioning after losing that player, they have 5 terrorists on top of them. So now we do see the first proper eco here from Titan for quite some time, or first pistol round from them. As Virtus.pro is certainly doing a much better job today than they were in the previous days. Going again for this big push up middle, just taking the map control. We do have Maniac very close here to short. byali might just run into him. And they're going to be spamming his position. Maniac to find one kill. That's what he's going to get though. And Titan resting on that 6-round scoreline at the moment as things get cleaned up here. Would be great if Existence could somehow create more damage, but I don't know if that's really possible. TaZ is going to find him, and there it is. Gets a great flick there onto Existence. And now we can take stock of the situation. We're going to get the buy coming in from Titan, but they won't be able to run the AWP setups. So what are their options like now? Virtus.pro should be able to make the assumption that they won't be running AWPs. So this actually creates a spot for Virtus where the picking game is suddenly much to their favor again. And that hasn't been the case since previously there were AWPs alive pretty much the entire time for Titan. But now their options change. So we'll have to see if they react to this. And Titan, they've also reacted to this. They're going for a bit of a boost here. Apex going up for the counter boost position. And just hopping up, trying to spot the truck. And he's going to get taken out by Pasha. Very good read here from Virtus.pro. Oh, wow. Was that a headshot? I think that might have even been a headshot there. That did a lot of damage. So you're going to see them hitting the push here onto the A-bomb side after taking down a couple players, only losing Snax. It seems like a very smart choice just to get in there together very quickly before Titan can really react. A good portion of damage done by Maniac there, but he will go down. You see a team kill coming into play as well. It's 2-on-1 here, very doable situation for KQLY. He's got no kit though, so he's got to pick up the pace. He's got to be quick, got to make haste as he makes his way in. KQLY going to spot the first player, does take him out. One more to deal with as KQLY finds Pasha, but Pasha gets the kill and the clutch is denied as Virtus.pro get round number 8 and are looking fantastic here against Titan. So very interesting game so far. I think Virtus.pro, they read that so well. Before moving into the picking game, they had a slow defensive pace, the anti-aggressive information gathering plays here, because Titan, they felt vulnerable on the longer ranges with no AWPs, lack of utilities. So they wanted to try to get aggressive. They wanted to try to play the element of surprise. Virtus.pro, accounted for that in the previous round. They are watching all the potential aggressive peak spots, as we see actually Apex in this round pushing Squeaky and gets a free frag from that. So that's a good stuff there from Titan. Oh dear, Snax finds a great shot onto existence, and he might just find one more. KQLY there, going to go down. Going to have to try and reload that CZ. Pasha coming in from behind on the vents, and this does not look good here for Titan. As Virtus.pro on the brink, securing this last round of the first half for a 9-6 scoreline. And there is Snax with a bit of a quick scope, and we see Apex falling. And yeah, 9-6. Very good stuff here for Virtus.pro. Very impressed with their performance. After Titan, they got that setup, their money setup very early on. It was very impressive to see how Virtus.pro handled it. And we did also see them reading the situation very well when the buys were changing for Titan. They accounted for it correctly. They adapted the pace. They created opportunities for themselves where Titan were likely to be. I mean, it's a play when when they're going defensive. When Titan were on all M4s, they played super defensive. Why not? They have the lead in the game. Titan have to do something. They have the disadvantage on the picks. They have the disadvantage pretty much all over the place. So it's not a map like Inferno where it's much easier to deny entry to certain areas because there's always choke points on a map like Inferno. A lot can be done with grenades and pop flashing teammates. It's much more difficult on Cash. It's not quite the same dynamic. So Titan have less options when they have the picking disadvantage when they're not running the AWPs. And so Virtus.pro, they accounted for this and they said, okay, let's just sit back. Let's try to just have some positions for the first 20 seconds, whereby if Titan do go for something, some surprise attack or aggression, then we're ready for it. And we're already looking at the angles, and they got the kills and easy rounds after that. So Virtus.pro now in the lead against Titan on this pistol round for the second half. And Neo going to spot 2 players, quickly picks off KQLY. There might just be more in store for Neo. Does take frag number 2. As Maniac does get a response. Titan squaring it up. 3 against 3 now. Apex is certainly in a good position. But it looks like Virtus.pro largely getting the damage right now. As TaZ is in a fantastic spot. How does he do it? Gets 2 quick kills, and there is number 3. TaZ just shutting them down. You can see them looking at each other. We don't know where to go. We feel stuck. Do we go through vents? Well, there could be a player there. We could just get utterly just creamed if we go through vents. If we go through up mid, they could have a guy on the longer ranges from short on A. They can have a guy in middle still. If we double back, where do we go? You can see them just struggling for options there after losing too many players and not getting the ground. out of middle. And now Virtus.pro, or Snax playing the shotgun there. But Titan, you know, on the pistols, they didn't get the bomb down, so we can see them investing completely in this round because they have to double eco anyway, so you might as well. Some teams just like to just buy pistols in both ecos and not do the full investment in the one, but let's see how it goes. They do throw in the grenades. Byali in the back of the site goes down fairly quickly, only gets 1 kill. Maniac going to find himself a frag as well onto Neo, picks up the M4. There is a shot onto Pasha. Well done by Titan. They are going to be very pleased with this result as Apex finds himself a duel that he will win against TaZ on middle. So now it's just Snax left, who's holding the Sheriff, the Nova. Let's see what he's able to do with this. Both players are incredibly low, so this becomes... Oh, he didn't get the kill! Maniac with the triple. Awesome stuff there from Titan, bouncing back with that quick play onto A. And I was talking about their options, you know, whether to just go pistols both rounds and not invest in grenades, or go for the pistol grenade investment. And, you know, they would have been on the full EQ now had they lost that previous round, even if they got the bomb down. But now we can see, you know, their money was great. KQLY actually holding out for an AWP in the next round, and in comes the aggression on A main. Looks like KQLY goes down immediately. That's really bad news for Titan. And there's going to be the 2 players who push A main just falling back as Apex tries to resecure the position. But you see Existence with the pick in the middle as Titan try to gain a grip of the map. Things here for Virtus.pro are very tentative. And we do hear the vents pop there, and in fact they will even spot a player there as well. So there's a big threat towards B, big threat towards A. Where does Virtus.pro go? It's a gamble at this point. They don't quite know where the commitment will be. Great shot there from Pasha onto Existence though with the scout. And Titan will slowly make their way, but there is a player at the back. It's going to be Apex to take him out. Neo falls. And Titan, they will get the bomb down. As we do have a 3-on-3 situation. No kit, though, for Virtus.pro. Lovely boost there with KQLY. Let's just check that one out. As we see KQLY putting some shots in there. It's going to be Apex to pick up 2 quick kills. As Snax is going to find himself a Galil and say thank you very much. Oh, almost Apex on 2 health. Look at this, on 2 health. That was so close by Snax. But at least he has himself a Galil now. And he has his armor still and everything, so he's gonna be fine. He didn't even lose that much armor. It's still on 86, so sitting pretty there. Gonna be able to toss that Galil aside. And Titan in a great position, building that bank. Virtus.pro. We know that they are a side that doesn't really like to play a lot of AWPs and cash. It's rare that you ever see them AWPing with more than 1 man on cash. They don't really throw their setups into you too much, so you know they can play very well with the low economy. That's generally what their default game on CT tends to be based around. What a fantastic couple of shots from TaZ. He already picks off Maniac. As we have Titan's Apex coming in around the corner. Does take the frag down onto Pasha. And now Virtus.pro losing Snax as well to KQLY. And it's looking not so fantastic for them now. Byali in a great position. Going to get found out though. KQLY making the frag. As TaZ and Neo are alive. TaZ might be able to do more damage yet. There it will be. The 2nd kill for him. Can it be number 3? Perhaps not with the Galil. But 2 is certainly enough. So Neo is the last man here with the 5.7. Best pistol in the game. Oh yeah. It's a pretty awesome pistol. We'll have to see what he's able to do with this. Very close game between these 2 teams at the moment. And he's going to actually find a player, Existence. Does take the kill onto Existence. Going to throw in the pop flash there. Drop down into the pop flash. Oh my god, Neo gets a headshot onto KQLY somehow. And he might just find himself an AK. There it is. He picks it up. And all it just takes now is 1 shot onto the head of KQLY. But he won't get it. But wow. Neo managing to take down so many players there. Like 4 players by himself. And that is going to help out massively. Look at the damage that's been done to the economy here for Titan. They're pretty low on money. And now comes the buy from Virtus.pro. All of a sudden, thanks to Neo, they could find themselves, if they win this, up against an eco. So this round is worth 2 for both teams. As we see, the money is pretty low. Unless of course, Titan does get the bomb down or decides to force it up. But we'll have to see what they're able to accomplish. Maniac going to go in for a pick here. They're getting picked off left, right, and center at the moment. The middle play from Virtus.pro, very strong indeed. And Titan now relying on KQLY to come huge. There it is. First kill there onto TaZ. And Snax is going to rotate back towards his home, the vents. Actually going to go for the jumps. Get himself above the door there on the mid-main position. And KQLY going to go down. Existence the last man. They do find him. Very well played from Virtus.pro. How clean was that? That was very clean indeed. And now Titan. Yeah, they can't really go for this now. And that's, again, all thanks to Neo coming out with a quad kill with a, like, the first two with the Galil. Oh my goodness. Honestly, sorry, it's TaZ with the two with the Galil and then Neo with the two with the 5-7. Now my memory is just working for me better. Either way, Virtus.pro looking like they want to try to peek in towards B storage, but we do have Maniac there with the AK, and it looks like KQLY's on himself on an AK himself. Maniac and KQLY as well, but Apex and Existence, however, they're just on P250, so they decided to actually force it up. You can see their money's incredibly low, just complete force up. Great pick there from KQLY onto Neo. And byali going to make the return. And here we go. Pasha coming in from a great angle as well. And this play from Titan is a little bit too staggered. Not coordinated enough between the players. And Virtus.pro able to react in time to find the angles they need to get the frags. Simple as that, really. As Snax comes back towards the A position, can float between middle and A. And they try to test the B site now. They do actually take out TaZ. This is going to open up that bomb plant potentially, but the bomb is so far away that Virtus.pro have plenty of time to react. It is a 3-on-3 for them. Here goes Snax. Gets the first kill there onto Maniac. And now they make their way in. Existence and Apex tossing in the grenades. Here they go. And it's Pasha to take both kills very easily. And Virtus.pro get their 12th round. And Titan now going to be ecoing. Virtus.pro playing a great cash game, and yesterday and the days in before that, they haven't been showing their form. They're barely going to sneak through to actually go to the playoffs. Believe it or not, are Virtus.pro. So they haven't been doing so well in Star Series, but they should do just well enough to actually go through to the playoffs. And we're going to see another movement towards the A site here from Titan. Previously they did this, and it worked out pretty well. Let's see if they can repeat the result. Here they go. Not many nades, so that's really the problem. And byali at the back of the site is going to pick up 2 easy ones. Maniac will pick up the M4 though, and he might be able to just do a bit of damage before he goes down. There's one frag found by him. And the Maniac just forced to the back of the site. We do have Apex coming in from the back. He is going to find him, and no more damage done by Maniac, as we do have Virtus.pro 13-9 now. And the buy comes in from Titan. Fortunately for them, they weren't able to get the bomb down in the last round. That would have meant a lot more grenades than they currently have. You can see there's only one smoke on Existence. That's it. And if you think to yourself, okay, what can you use one smoke for? Well, it ain't a wall of smokes in mid, that's for sure. It's probably best on a B split when you can smoke off CT. That's probably one of the most effective ways to use a single smoke on a push, I suppose. We'll have to see. I mean, there's lots of other spots that you can smoke, obviously. They can also smoke off short and the truck on the A site. So far we see Existence holding on to that smoke. He has a Molotov as well. He's in middle at the moment. And he can also smoke off middle, the middle area to stop any potential snipers, but they know that Virtus.pro, they should know at least, have they done their research. Virtus.pro rarely runs setups here. Great pop flash though. In goes byali with a quick double kill, and that is a big play here from Virtus. There's frag number 3, byali going huge with the triple. Oh, and he gets the quad kill straight afterwards. Maniac's there, does get a kill towards B storage on Neo, but the damage was done by byali with the quick 4 kill, and all of a sudden Titan, they have nowhere left to turn. Maniac going to finish off byali, but there it is. Virtus.pro with another great round there. Just all off the back of a pop flash. An entire round destroyed for Titan. And now Virtus.pro are extremely close. And Titan have an option now. They have either to play for the draw or they buy now and try to play for the win. Looks like they're just going to get a few PT50s and a CZ, 2 flashes, a grenade, and Kevlar on Maniac. This is not looking good here for Titan. Virtus.pro definitely with a fantastic performance thus far. Titan aren't really getting themselves going here on the T side. They're going to go in now, though. KQLY with a quick pick onto Snax. Entry found onto Neo as well. The pace is fast here for these pistoling players, but it's now Apex trying to get that that AWP onto Kenny S. Kenny S does have the AWP, goes down to Pasha, and now it's just Apex with 5 points of health. He's not going to do it, and now Virtus.pro, 15 rounds to the 9 of Titan. Very close to just winning this match, and in comes the bye. Titan can still draw up the game. And we haven't seen a lot of AWPing from Kenny S so far on the T side. It feels like they've never really been able to get it going just yet. So let's check out what the plan is for Kenny S here. First of all, he wants to get rid of the bomb. AWPers and bombs are not friends. You do not give a bomb to an AWPer. For all you who play matchmaking, do not drop bombs to people AWPing, please. And Kenny S just watching the angle here. If there was to be the boost at the back corner there, behind the smoke, which is very possible. You can see that there's absolutely nothing there, but that's the beauty of those smokes, is that you can really hide a lot. There can be something there, or there can be nothing. We just don't know. And we do see, I think that's Neo, yeah, well, he was that. Very, very close. It was actually Pasha, very close to the middle. He's going to get found out by Existence, and he does go down as well. So they still have TaZ here on white box, so he can still provide a bit of a stopping power if they try to push up middle. And he does have now some help coming in. So Virtus.pro leaving A just for a moment. Now we do have byali back on the site. 3 players about to face byali. First kill found onto Apex, not even looking his way. byali with a free frag. In comes some more here. There's a pop flash. KQLY goes out the door. byali still in a great position. KQLY does find the kill though. Existence and Kenny S left. As Kenny S looking through the smoke with the AWP. In comes the grenades. We'll be able to get the bomb planted. Existence there, going to take down TaZ. And Neo now left against 2. Kenny S and Existence. He is up on short, looking for the peak. It's not going to come just yet. As Kenny S is going to make his way around. Neo might actually be able to make a kill here. And Neo, he will find a frag onto Existence. And there's Kenny S left, switches up, or perhaps tries not to switch up. And, oh, Neo barely missing, has the CZ in hand, and he cannot do it. Kenny S going to take him down. And Neo, he almost had that great reaction shot, but it will go to Titan. But Virtus.pro, they're still on match point. They can still go for the bye, and things are still going to look quite desperate here for Titan. Titan can force out an eco on the next round if they are to win this, which will effectively bring them to 15-12. But that is still quite a fight. Still 3 more rounds that they need to win after that to tie it up. Going to go with some pressure from B Storage. And looks like Snax is going to toss in the flash and then go for the peak. Really beautiful stuff here. Virtus.pro showing their map knowledge. Kenny is going to come in with the AWP. Doesn't quite find anything just yet. But look at the damage done here to the players on Titan. 14 health Kenny S, 45 on Maniac. Neo going to go in now. Oh, barely not making the kill. Maniac with 1 health left. Can you believe it? How does he survive these situations? And there's still Snax there. He's still hungry for a kill. But looks like it's going to be a little bit too difficult now without the support. Does pick up the weapon. Oh my god, in picking up the weapon, a grenade comes in from nowhere. Maniac takes him down. In comes the pop flash for byali. Previously got a quad kill with a play like this, but this time it's going to be KQLY coming out the door to stop him as TaZ grinds his way across the angle to try to defend the A site. They are splitting on either side now, and TaZ really needs to hightail it over to A to really give his teammate a hand here. And TaZ going to go down. Pasha going to come in. And Kenny S and Existence. Once again, these two. Can they do it again? Last time it was Neo. Now it's Pasha. The M4. Kenny S really low. Existence on the side. Just going to make the noise on the ladder. Make them look towards the ladder. Really good fake out by Pasha. Gets the peek out from Existence. Not going to get the kill though. Does get a bit of damage. He knows that it's very likely there's a player towards A main or Squeaky. Trying to work it out though. Pasha, unfortunately, cannot figure it out in time. And Kenny S will take him down. 15-11 for the score. And Titan are climbing their way back. Now that they've forced an eco, should see them on a clean round. But you can actually see that their money in of itself is not very good either. They've been sustaining some heavy losses. Let's quickly check the scoreboard and see how it's looking on the fragging. And it's always nice to see what's been going on the scoreboard. But overall, nothing too surprising. apart from Snax being the bottom fragger. Usually the rock of Virtus.pro in recent times when it comes to putting those frags, but it depends on the T setups as well. Door open there. byali setting his reticle on the angle with the deagle in his hand. KQLY is waiting. Gonna peek around, and there it is, the 1 deag from byali. Big stuff there. KQLY going down immediately. What else can be found by Virtus.pro, I wonder? And I'm sure they do as well. Here goes Pasha. Gonna get dropped by Maniac, as we do have Snax tossing in the flash. There goes the fire down across the site. In Titan are ready to go onto the bomb site now. TaZ in the back though. Really good defense here from Virtus.pro so far. Lots of damage being found with these pistols. And we can see that Titan still very tentative to move in right now. Still a bit shy, but still they are getting in position. Maniac with the grenade tossed over. Boom, there it is. Snax goes down. Neo left. Finds himself an AK. And all of a sudden, he could just find himself the round as well. We'll have to see if Neo can do it this time. Neo creeping around, they don't know where he is. Could get a quick frag, but Existence, great response. Very fast reactions. 15 to 12, and Virtus.pro should come in with a bite. But they're doing a lot of damage every single round, always killing like at least 4 players. And here it is, the standard Virtus bite. And I think Virtus.pro, like the only team who just doesn't play ops on this map, on the CT side. I don't think I've seen another team that... Okay, I've seen a lot of teams with just 1 AWP, but Virtus.pro often just don't use any AWPers. It's quite rare. And they have Pasha, they have Neo, 2 fantastic AWPers. They are going to go with a bit of a squeaky push, as you can see here on byali. So this is a big play here for Virtus.pro. Snax going to actually drop a player with the boost actually from the B site into B storage. So we just missed that one as byali does make his push back. They are taking down a lot of players here towards the B site. Neo in that site, now going to be able to smoke it off. The bomb is dropped there, they have to retrieve that. Things not looking good here for Titan. This could be the round for Virtus.pro. Apex going to pick off TaZ though. Good stuff there from him. byali watching that spot, expecting the B split now. And Neo is the man on the site. Can actually move off the position there to go for a bit of a peek. Wants to find out what's happening. Doesn't see anyone just yet. But there goes the pop flash. Here goes Neo. Actually, he's not going to go straight in. He's taking it very slowly at the moment. byali going to pick up a kill on Apex as he tried to get from mid to vents. Neo still in the site. And here it is. That's the first kill. And KQLY gets the return. He might just have enough time to get the bomb down. KQLY in a 1-on-2 for the match. Bomb goes down in the corner of the site. KQLY goes for the angle. There's the first player spotted from KQLY. In goes the Molotov. That's going to help, but here comes byali. Great timing there, and that's going to be at GG. 16 to 12, and Virtus.pro, I mean, recently losing to other gaming on this map in the Star Series. Now they're actually able to take down Titan, who, I mean, unless you're living under a rock, Titan have basically looked like the best team in the world very recently, obviously at the Stockholm, in Stockholm. Good stuff from Virtus.pro. They're very impressed, and but they'll still be sneaking in there. Not really at the top of the leaderboard by any means. But we do have Titan up again next. It's going to be against DATS, though. DATS, they had a pretty nice game against Virtus yesterday. They actually took it to a draw and Mirage against Virtus.pro. So they've been improving a lot. So we'll have to see what DATS have in store against Titan. And, well, we'll have to find out after the break, so stay with us.